Alright, hello everybody. Hey, my name is Samantha Summers and we are back for, yet again, another episode of Hive Swap Friendism. This time it is, oh my goodness, what is it? Volume. It's volume 5. This is the last volume, volume 5 of Affection, Unwanted or Untrue. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Yeah, so last time we made almost every single bad choice that we could. But it's fine, because I didn't kill anybody, you know? Nobody died. I broke his leg, broke some guy's leg. But it was fun. It's good. We had a good time. He loved it. He might have brain damage. That might be the problem. But that's not my problem. So we're just going to go on, find some new friends. It looks like we have a yellow and a blue blood. So let's just get with this. Walking. You sure are doing a lot of it recently. Back on Earth, you never got near this amount of exercise. Yes, I hate exercise. You are going to be so in shape when this is over, provided you still have all your limbs attached to your bone untouched and your bone uncrushed. You could probably come up with a safer way to travel, a taxi or some sort of bus system, but you don't have any money and you can't read signs. You read something. Wait, his drawings? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, this is a little inconsistent. We couldn't read Skyla. I love her. Oh my goodness, yes. If you don't know who Skyla is, then you're missing out on some fabulous cowgirl. You're missing out on that fab cowgirl. She is amazing. Okay, so where was I? Okay, I couldn't read her phone. I could read the blueprints, I think, but I can't read signs. I think he's just, this main character, me, is just a little lazy. Also, you're routinely covered in blood and bruises, so walking it is. Tired as you are, your feet still carry you forward. Friendship. Oh, I got a real determination vibe from that. Okay, so you just scrunch your shoulders up and squint your eyes at me. And this guy, oh wait, you look kind of civil and then you look kind of creepy. Civil creepy. So don't know this guy's name. Zebra. Zebra? Your name is Zebra? Oh my goodness. His symbol kind of looks like a zebra face. I don't know. What is that? Kind of looks like a zebra face. But if I'm led to believe correctly, blue bloods are nefariously into horses. I don't know. This guy is kind of giving me looks over here. Look at him. I think I'm gonna have to pick Mr. Mysterious. Mr. Mystery. Alright. As usual, the streets are hopping, just bouncing around like an overactive bunny rabbit on Easter morning. Up ahead in an intersection of streets is some kind of night market. Well, every market on Alternia is a night market. As previously stated, you are broke. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of window shopping. Who knows what sort of awesome things you might find. I'm just adding words in here, it's fine. You can learn a lot about a culture from their stores. Oh, is this guy like a drug dealer? Oh. Is gonna be bad. This is going to be bad. All right. You are so intent on thinking positive thoughts that you are nearly at the market before you realize that quite a few people are coming towards you. In the opposite direction, some of them are running, actually, and screaming. Looks like something has gone down, violence-wise. It's not a stampede. You aren't in any danger of being trampled on, and the street is wide enough to just step aside and let the crowd pass by. Or would it be? Or it would be. You get a brief, furtive glimpse of a pair of focused yellow eyes under a low-pulled hood. Then a hand grabs yours so tightly, the tips of your fingers go numb. With a rough yank, you are pulled into the flow of the crowd. The troll girl who has a hold of you speaks quickly and quietly. You have to lean your head in close to hear. So this is a girl? I love this music though. This is magical. That's magical. We're on a date. You're my mate sprite, or Moirail, whatever you want. We're just a normal couple, out for a night on the town. We're going to catch a movie and get some soft serve grub cream. You feel me? Okay, wow. Let the purr beast out of the bag. Alright, I gotta play along with this. I'm up for some grub cream. Your heart beats so hard you can feel it in the back of your throat, and you adjust your grip a little to make your hand easier to hold. In response, you get a squeeze like she's thanking you. You match her pace, a surprisingly difficult feat considering how short she is. Behind you, people are still shouting. But what happened back there? Someone died. Wow, thank you for that untold knowledge, bursting knowledge of information. Whatever. You figured that. But it's not exactly rare for Alternia, is it? You've seen way more dead people here. You've killed way more people with your butt in the last couple of days than you've seen through your entire life on your planet. Crushed them with my butt. You tell the troll girl you thought that was just kind of normal here. Normal, sure. Ooh. When low bloods get killed, natural order of things, right? But with high bloods, it's different. Personally, I don't care about the natural order. Doesn't matter what the job is, I'll take it. Ooh. So this is an assassin. Maybe. Better than a drug dealer. Oh, so a high blood is dead, and you're currently holding hands with the troll who did the dirty deed. She chose you to help her lay low, i.e. she made you her accomplice, i.e. you are now her friend. Helping someone carry out a cold-blooded murder is a super friendly thing to do. What has she called you? Her mate sprite? You aren't sure what that is, but it sounds great. You ask her what you should call her. My name's Polypa. But there's no reason to go throwing it around. Let's not talk at all. You want to point out that it won't look like a very convincing date if you're just walking around in silence, but that will require talking, and she told you not to do that. A trio of those spiky robots go marching by, drones or whatever. Their big ugly heads swivel back and forth like they're looking for someone. Don't you think I'd stand out pretty hard? I'm kind of an alien. Polypa doesn't say anything, and she keeps her eyes forward, but she goes as sharp as a laser, every muscle in her body tensing. You feel it through her hand. Her fingers tighten on yours until the drones disappear into the crowd. She yanks you around the corner into a smaller alley connecting two roads. There's nothing here but a pothole and a couple of dumpsters. Hold up a minute. Her hoodie has a symbol on the front of it, two overlapping gold ovals. Most trolls seem to have a symbol designating their blood color on them somewhere. That means she's a gold blood, right?
Ooh, hi!
Whoa, wait. Did that give her extra horns? But then Polypa yanks the sweatshirt over her head, and underneath she's wearing a tank top, emblazoned with a symbol in olive green. It looks a little like a cat. It's pretty cute. She tosses the sweatshirt into the nearest dumpster and kicks a button on the side. A whoosh, accompanied by the sulfury stink of immolation. Note to self, don't go dumpster diving and I'll turn you. Polypa grabs your hand again as you head back towards the street. With her other hand, she works the tie out of her hair, shaking it out of its ponytail, letting it fall in a thick, sweaty clumps against her neck. Next, she reaches up and takes part of her right horn off. Wait, no. That was a little bit of veneer of an artificial bit to cover up a notch in the chitin. I know what that means. What are all these random wardrobe changes about? You wonder until you actually begin to listen to some of the conversations happening around you and check out of the big billboard-sized screens mounted on roofs every few blocks. Seems like the rumor mill is already going hard. Apparently, a well-respected Violet Blood is dead, killed in public in full view of witnesses by a Gold Blood girl in a ponytail. Wow, you're really dealing with a professional here. I need to find somewhere to lay low until the heat turns down. I mean, we both do, since you're my associate now. Ooh! Ooh, she's looking a little angry. I had a contact waiting, but I don't know what happened to her. It's possible she got spooked. Got any ideas for likely hideouts? I'm not from around here. And you think I'm from around here? What part of this makes her think I look like that? You wonder what in the world made her think you had any idea what was going on. Ever. She keeps giving you sharp looks, as if she's gradually catching on to just who she has chosen to recruit. You want her to understand that no matter how busted up you look, you are an amazing friend and co-conspirator. Well, here's your chance. What do you propose? Catch a movie and get some soft serve grub cream. That sounds a little fantastic. Nice dark room, ice cream. Doesn't sound too bad. Although I might get killed, so I might turn into the grub cream. My goodness, I hate this. I hate these choices. You have no idea where they're gonna go. A gentle pat on the back lands my butt on his face. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's catch a movie and get some soft serve grub cream. Polypa's mouth twitches. It could just be a muscle spasm, but you like to think it's a smile of approval. I'm gonna say budding, burgeoning, burgeoning. Whatever. Burgeoning camaraderie. Yeah, I guess we could. That's what most people do on dates, right? It's been a while. I haven't seen a movie in forever. Let's do it. Yes. I love your little gloves. Little fingerless gloves, you rebel. My goodness. She squeezes your hand. You would have thought holding hands for so long will get sweaty and uncomfortable. You are certainly nervous enough, but her skin is surprisingly cool. I don't know how you'd be able to tell through those awesome fingerless gloves. With a couple of exceptions, all of your new friends have been literally cold-blooded, also metaphorically, for a few of them. But you aren't going to judge them for their lifestyle choices. That isn't your place as a friend. Regardless, Your point is it's kind of nice holding hands, even if it is under completely false murder pretenses. Come on, there's probably a theater in there. Makes sense. You aren't from around here, and you don't think Polypa is either. What gave it away? The fact that she told you she wasn't around from here? Around here? Or anything else? But you can always recognize a mall when you see one. Stores and escalators, a fountain full of slimy mall water that's probably been there for years. The biggest difference between this and an Earth mall is that there doesn't seem to be anyone working in any of these stores. Everything is automated. That and the top floors appear to be reserved for high bloods. That makes sense, okay? Originally, like a while ago, I was trying to figure out how stores worked. Because there's no adults. Like, do children run the convenience store? What? That explains everything. Polypa is still holding onto your hand. It's very like you really are on a real date. This is very, very friendly. As far as you know, you've never been on a date with an assassin before. You can't read the show times and descriptions, and you don't have any money. But Polypa chooses the movie and pays for you both. She tosses a couple of coins into a slot and the machine spits out 2 tickets. You don't see any soft serve grub cream, but you're a little too queasy from mingled nerves and excitement currently to deal with anything called grub cream. You do, however, stop for a bag of buttery exploded kernels at the concession stand. Ooh, that is nasty. Looks like this thing isn't ever cleaned. The theater you follow Polypa into isn't crowded, but you still feel every pair of eyes settle on you as you walk up the steps. You're just positive everyone can see right through you to this deeply controversial cross-species matchup you got going on here. Even worse, Polypa takes a seat weirdly close to the only other group in there. Man, this is awkward. The movie starts playing. Apparently, in Alternia, there aren't any trailers before movies. Kind of a bummer. You're going to be stuck here. You want to know what the hot new summer blockbusters you have to look forward to are. Surprisingly, the movie turns out to be a romantic comedy. You expected Polypa to choose a thriller or horror movie. For what you can glean from the plot, it's about a beautiful young jade blood who gets involved with the visiting blue blood and their servant, a big bumbling bronze. The portrayal of low blood strikes you as vaguely offensive. They grunt and foul down a lot. Yeah, Skyla was amazing, okay? Amazing. The caverns look a lot fancier than you remembered from the time you hung out with Bronya. Just a lot bigger and more glittery. The main character spends a lot of time pulling a jeweled comb through her luscious hair. The dialogue is kind of incoherent, and you don't just think it's because you're unfamiliar with the cultural context. It also doesn't help that Polypa keeps a running commentary throughout. The ban on conversation has apparently been lifted. Ugh, I can't believe they added in a mistaken identity storyline. So unnecessary. Also, Black Rum is so boring in comedies, there's just no punch to it. I can't believe how bad this is. I don't remember the book being this garbage, but I read it a long time ago. My taste may have been worse back then. You're looking at her in a whole new light. She shrugs, possibly a little self-conscious. What? You think I've been an assassin since I pupated? I used to have a blog for relationship advice, stuff like that. Of course, I was just messing around. I don't know anything beyond what I read online. The 2 characters are kissing on screen. You have no idea who they are. You are way more interested in the fact that Polypa has decided to tell you her life story in the back of a movie theater. A deep blue light from the scene in the brooding caverns washes over her, making her look noble and sad. You were entranced. It didn't last, though. I doubt it had anything to do with my blog, but a few sweeps ago, a group of kids broke into my hive. I think they were high, maybe on soap or whatever. They stole a bunch of my stuff, killed my Lucis, and some little psionic broke both my legs with his brain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you should have just bashed his little brain in. Just because he thought it'd be funny. You are riveted. You have a bit of a tragic backstory yourself, but nothing this dramatic. Really? I killed a guy with my butt. That's kind of dramatic. Polypa picks through the buttery exploded kernels with a delicate claw. I was trapped in my hive. I would have starved to death if it hadn't been for some teal who lived in my neighborhood. Just some little idiot ran around with an Eastern Alternian replica sword, challenging pur beasts to duels. Teal bloods are pedantic bulge lords, but they care about justice, and these kids had attacked me for no reason. I didn't break any laws. Anyway, that's why I'm equal opportunity for how I take jobs. Low blood, high blood, everyone is scum. One of the kids in the row ahead of you turns around to tell Polypa that if she and her Moira want to get all nasty and pale, maybe you should get a room. Woo. Polypa kicks the back of her chair and tells her maybe she should mind her own business. The girl looks about ready to jump over the back of her seat. The guy next to her pats her firmly on the cheek, almost a slow motion slap, firm and intense with plenty of uncomfortably intimate eye contact. Excuse you? You're pale, okay? That was hardcore pale. The girl settles down after that, and everyone goes back to watching the movie. The rest of it goes by with your head spinning and your heart in your throat. You are glad Polypa trusts you enough to share her past, but you're nervous about her talking about it in public. Wasn't that the whole point of coming to the movies, to lay low? Think about it. When that girl sees the description in the alert, she's not going to be thinking about the noisy olive blood getting all consolatory in public. It's way safer than skulking around, believe me. Gosh, Polypa really is an expert. You are so glad you got to go on this date with her, even if it was mostly fake. I think there was something very real here. So real. As soon as you are back on the street, Polypa pulls out her phone. Slowly her face falls. That little licker? Oh no. I thought that she bailed on me, but according to Chitter, she's dead. They got her. I told her to be careful. Ooh. Aw, she looks rough. Her sadness is quickly turning to rage, vibrating off her in frantic waves. Her voice gets louder too, and people are starting to look your way. Heckling in a theater is one thing. Shouting at her phone about murder is another. This is going south fast. You've got to calm her down. Deploy Shoosh Path! For lack of a better plan, you copy what you saw the troll inside due to his angry date. You press your palm firmly to her cheek. Woo! Yes! Ultimate pale. To your intense shock, she blushes a deep olive green and her eyelids slip closed. She leans onto your touch as she's drawing comfort from this tiny little gesture. Then she blinks and pulls away. Listen, I'm technically on the clock right now. Let's be professional. She bites her lip, hesitating. Then she reaches up and repeats the gesture on your face. An unbelievable warmth fills you. Could this be the warmth of friendship? You're a weird-looking, double horn amputee with very few social skills, terrible survival instincts, and both short-term and long-term memory loss. But you're all right. If you ever want to earn a little cash, I could use a partner I can depend on. Is it raining? No, these are just tears in your eyes. Tears of gratitude. Okay, don't get too choked up. You're definitely just gonna be the bait. Okay, I can pull a pretty convincing bait. I can even do a distraction. That's it. I can do distractions. Well good. You're sure, Polypa, that due to your general ineptitude, you wouldn't want it any other way. Aww. That was so good. So good. Look at her. She looks like a baby ninja. Oh. Okay, but I wasn't crying in the theater. I was crying on the street. But this one went great. I think she might be the first olive blood I've met. That was so good. I live for these ladies. These troll ladies could kick me in the teeth, shove me to the curb, and I'd be fine with it. Except for that first one. Whatever her name was. That blue blood. I didn't like her. She was a little creepy. She was really creepy. Yeah. I love the low blood ladies. So far, pretty much all the boys have been pretty okay. They've been decent. I'm gonna pick Skyla over anyone. I also loved Bronya, but she's kind of like, she's in with her girls, so like, she's got friends, but Skyla's all alone. She's just got her dog, her dog and her ranch. I was gonna say farm. I wanna go live with Skyla. Can I do that? Is there like a place that I can just like do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Please. Anyway, this is the end of this episode, 'cause I won. We won. It's the end of this episode because we won. We rocked it, girl. Yes, we rocked it. Alright, so I thank you so much for coming and like joining me with this. I don't even know what I'm saying. Thank you so much for coming and playing this with me and watching me being an idiot. Who even knows? Who even knows? But I will see you all next time. So, bye-bye.